No AI was used in the creation of the following. Hi, I'm ESP of espdigiart.com. Today I wanted to talk to you about how I name my pictures, and hopefully if there are any artists in the audience, you might actually glean something really important from this as well. So initially when I started drawing digitally, I just came up with a title and hoped it would be, a good original title for each one. And I'm not a person who does really well with that. And I started struggling after a while. In fact, I started struggling fairly early on. It became a problem. And I just kept doing it for years and years and years until some years ago when I just said, I can't do it this way, even though I'm required by the computer to give it an actual name before I can save it. And that's why I'm doing this. What I finally started doing was saying, I need to take a minute, just put essentially a barcode down. And so I use the date, what type of general picture it is, and something to do with how many pictures of that type or just how many pictures I've done that day. And it's that simple. It eliminated a lot of problems for me as an artist. When I make a decision about how to name a piece, because it's going to receive the honor of being on one of my cafe press lines, or it's going to end up in a situation where I'm doing something else with it, regardless of what that something might be, that's when I will take a moment and give it a little bit more of a name. So how I decide on those names then is through inspiration. Sometimes I just have something in mind. Sometimes I will have to take a few minutes and look at it and give it its due consideration. That can turn easily into more of a personal process than I want to go into here. However, if you are a digital artist and you're hearing this, or you know a digital artist who's struggling with the same thing, what do I call the pictures? That would be a serious suggestion you might want to consider, or consider giving them, depending on what position you're in, because it just eliminates a lot of struggle. As an artist, I'm very visual. Words are not my favorite thing. I know the irony of sitting here talking to you this way, but trying to give the picture a title can create a lot of minutia, a lot of problems. It can really bog you down, slow you down, and it's not something that you need to do for any reason that isn't just straight technical. I always recognize my pictures through thumbnail, so it didn't make a lot of sense to continue doing names in the more verbal and conventional sense. So if you like what you're hearing, or it's on your heart to help keep an artist from starving, please subscribe, and I'll see you next video.